To meeting number 26 of the Standing Committee on Transport, Infrastructure and Communities. Pursuant to Standing Order 1064, the meeting requested by 4 members of the committee to discuss their request to undertake a study in airport delays and cancellations. Today's meeting is taking place in hybrid format pursuant to the House Order of Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. If there are members in the room, which it does not seem that there are, but I will say this anyway, if you wish to speak, please raise your hand. For members on Zoom, please use the raise hand function. The clerk and I will manage the speaking order as best we can, and we appreciate your patience and understanding in this regard. We will now begin by opening the floor for discussion on this request to meet. And with that, I believe I'm passing the floor over to Ms. Landsman. Ms. Landsman, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I will keep it short. I think the chaos at Toronto Pearson International Airport has reached the global stage. Pearson ranked the worst airport in the world on flight delays. Montreal coming in second, and that was in July, months after the government was made aware of the predictable mess. We had committee testimony warning us the passenger traffic would surge this summer. We saw huge airport lineups at the beginning of April. And I think by this point, it's unacceptable for the government to be taken by surprise or continue to tell Canadians that they are working on it. So all of the warning signs were there, and there should be at the very least a plan to fix the issues that we're seeing now, which are still happening and have not been, I think, meaningfully improved for passengers. The international news has covered the story. Our own outlets have documented the delays. Ordinary Canadians are still posting pictures as late as yesterday in Montreal, waiting to get off planes and through into customs halls. So it's our view that the minister should address the critical issues facing our airports so the Canadians can understand that the government is doing anything to fix the mess and not simply waiting out the height of peak travel season in an effort to further abdicate their responsibility. I think with Pearson and the GTA statistically standing out for poor performance, followed closely by Montreal, and those are well-known stats as they are featured in major international publications like the New York Times, like the Wall Street Journal, like BBC. And I think that poses a serious conundrum for our tourism sector and our economy as a whole. So I think it's time for the minister to update the committee, Mr. Chair, and as such, I'd like to present the following motion, which was also detailed in the letter that you received from members of this committee, that the Minister of Transport appear before the committee for no fewer than 2 hours on the subject of airport delays and cancellations, the ArriveCAN app, and reimpose measures on travelers. And that meeting take place no later than August 22nd, 2022, and that if possible, the meeting be televised. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Ms. Landsman. I believe, having spoken with all parties, that there is support for this motion, and therefore I'd simply ask all members if there are any objections to adopting this motion. Seeing none, the motion is adopted. Colleagues, the clerk has flagged that August 22nd falls within the next critical maintenance window.
Monsieur le Président,
Mr. Chair, I think we should read the bill specifically. That's why I raised my hand. Rather, read the motion.
La motion?
De la motion elle-même, oui, parce qu'on entend.
Yes, because we heard it being moved, but I'd like the text to be read. I believe Ms. Landsman read the text as it was put forward. Oh, it was that text? Yes. Okay, very well.
22nd actually falls within the next critical maintenance window, August 22nd to September 9th. So with that in mind, we will be working to secure the minister before next Friday, August 19th, if there are no objections. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Seeing no other business, this meeting is adjourned.
Bye, guys.
See you soon, colleagues.